Alright guys, welcome back. Episode 4 of the FZ6R Rebuild is coming at you. So pretty excited. We have some parts here for the bike. I was in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania this weekend, so I picked up some parts they had ordered. I met with another guy and I picked up a gas tank. You might be able to see it way down in the corner at the back there. So it's a white tank, it's not red like the stock, so we might change the colors up a little bit. Let me know what you think, red versus white, or keep original. Let me know what you think. But yeah, anyways, let's open up a couple packages here. So the first package is from MotoDynamics. It is a new set of the flush mount turn signals for the bike. I screwed up the left one when I put the bike in the ditch, so I had to buy a new kit. I couldn't just buy one, unfortunately. So that's cool. So that's one step back to being road legal. So second box. So also related to getting back to road legal, it is the integrated MotoDynamics rear brake light with integrated turn signals. So once I get that on there, cops can't pull me over saying I don't have any turn signals. So there we go. So that's on there. Or will be on there. Third one, this is the stay bracket for the front, because as you know, I bent the front piece pretty badly. It was kind of looking this way before. So this is off a 2009 FZ6R. It does look straight. I don't see any problems with it. So I'll be getting that on the bike soon. And also, first piece of fan mail from so this is from Robert. He has a little machine shop, I guess, called Rinker Machine Shop. I'll put the information for you down in the description. And yeah, he left me a little note here. So, hey, hopefully your rebuild goes well and you're back on two wheels in no time. These bikes are super simple to work on, so it should be a piece of cake for you. Make sure you're healthy first. And I threw in a little goodie for you. Hope you like it. Let me know if there's anything else you're looking for. Thanks, Robert. So, yeah, so I'm feeling good. The x-rays came back clear. There's no breaks, just maybe a small fracture, but it's all healed up fine. So wrists are still a bit sore, but I will be riding soon, I can guarantee you that. And so this is the little goodie he sent me. I'll try to get it up close for you. So this is a set of custom-made Yamaha FZ6R block-off plates. So it was a mod I was going to do this year on the bike anyway. I actually remember he had made these, and I kind of forgot. I did message him months ago about them. So yeah, it's a mod that I'm going to do on the bike anyways. Anyways, Robert, super awesome, man. Thank you very much. I hope there's only two that I didn't lose for. I don't know. I haven't looked at the instructions or anything yet. But yeah, that's cool. So maybe that'll get rid of some of the popping on my bike on acceleration and stuff. So yeah, so that's the first batch of parts in for the bike. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you the teardown of the tail. That's the only piece I have left to tear down on the bike. Hey, what's going on, guys? Alright, so we're going to start doing some work on the tail section here. We're going to start removing. I'm going to take the seat off. Not that I need to, but I'm going to take it off. I'm going to try to take off the back tail section here. I just want to see what kind of damage is on the tail, because it is kind of twisty a little bit. I don't see any real damage on the frame here down through the midsection of the bike, so I'm hoping it's just the mounting points for the rear grab bars on the back that are maybe a little bit tweaked or twisted. That's like absolute best case scenario for this occasion. So yeah, let's get started. So the first two bolts are right here underneath the seat. Just a little Allen key. They are fairly tight, so I'll just do one bolt at a time here. It's kind of annoying the way the seat actually bolts in. You have to take your rear seat cover off, and then you can't really use a tool bigger than the Allen key that you have in your just in your maintenance kit that they give you with the bike. There's just no room for a bigger tool back here for these two bolts. Okay, so there's one of the bolts out. Let's get the second one. My wrists are still a little sore from the crash, so I'm trying not to put too much pressure on any one wrist. I'm trying to do everything kind of in tandem. Right, second bolt's out for the seat. Let's lift this bad boy off. Here we go, seat's off. Find a place to put that. So right away I'm looking here through the frame. I do not see any bends in the frame as far as this point. So that's really good news. The center frame on the bike down the middle looks good. All the lines look straight and sharp, so that's good news. All right, let's get the let's take the rear grab bars off now. Maybe I'll turn the camera a little bit. There we go. So there's the second grab bar, there's the bolts, two washers again, don't want to lose these guys. Alright guys, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to start taking off the rear tail light perhaps. I got some tie wraps on the cables up in here to kind of keep everything nice and neat. We're just going to cut these. Oh, actually, you know what? I might not even need to. I will. I'll cut them, get them out of the way. So this is just the resistor pack, and this is for the integrated signals on the tail. Nothing crazy. So there we go. I didn't even have to do anything on this. This just kind of popped right off. But I'll show you. You can see some of the cracks here. So there's a crack right here. Some more cracks down here. So mainly where the, I guess where the grab bars were, kind of maybe crack the plastics a little bit. This other side I might have to hit the pop pins underneath. Actually, there's a pop pin from that side. I'm just going to pull it out. Just grab a flat screwdriver to get my pop pins out here. Okay, so I have 3 pop pins out on the 2 fairing pieces of the cowl. Should just pop off. So again, here's the other side. So some small cracking. Not too bad. This might actually be repairable. So these 2 tabs here, they're actually bent upward, which could be what's actually causing the problem back here. But they are just tabs. If you come around to the side, there's no welds actually broke here on the frame. Same thing here. There's no welds broke. A little bit of paint chipping, but that's normal. But again, these two tabs are bent upwards. And if I come to the other side, here, these 2 tabs are actually bent downwards. So that probably upward and downward at the same time probably adds to the illusion that how badly the back may have been bent. Overall, I don't think it's that bad, to be honest. If you look at the frame here, it's not really bent. Nothing broken here in the welds. Come around to the other side. Same thing. Frame's all straight through here. No welds broken here where the subframe meets. And yeah, even here. Like, nothing is actually bent here. So you could see now, like if you look from the back now, you could see the right and the left. They may not actually be that out of alignment. It may be slight, but it does not look bad at all. So yeah, good news on the frame. So I'm going to take this. There's 3 screws here that hold the back tail light. I might as well pull those out now because the light is screwed up. Okay. Try another screw here. So there's just 3 Phillips head screws. Some of you may have had your tail light off in the past. It's not that tricky, not that complicated. There's one of the screws there. Nothing big. Okay, 2 out. Third one's a little tricky. You actually have to go almost under this rear stay bracket just to get the proper angle on the screw. Alright guys, sorry about that. I'm back. I had a quick camera malfunction, something about a corrupted card or something, so I had to take all the videos off as a precaution. I reformatted the card and back at it again. Alright, so let's pick up where we left off. We were just about to remove the rear tail light. Hopefully I can get these clips apart. If not, a pair of pliers will do it for me. Actually, you know what? I could probably just cut these because this light is, yeah, it's kind of screwed up. So I think I'll just cut these off. Yeah, so that's going with the light. So I'm going to cut that side. This I'll keep. So I'll cut on the side of the damaged light just to be on the safe side. We'll save this resistor pack because we're going to need it when the new light comes in. So as far as getting at your lighting connections, it's actually right here. Generally what I do is I just roll the rubber piece back. It's like a little rubber boot that just protects all your, this is like your rear brake light, your signals. It's all just protected inside this little rubber boot here. So let's unplug. So here's the plug for one of the rear brake lights. Should just come right out. Or not. Oh, there we go. Just got to push down on the tab up toward the front and pull. So that's one tab. And I actually marked these before, so I marked this L for left. I know that's the left signal. These are just like the front signal lights, little tab, push upward and then pull out. And then here's the other one. This is actually the right. I probably didn't mark it because the other one's obviously the left, so same thing, little tab, push up, pull out. Okay, so there is, so that's all the wiring removed for the light. Just before the camera crashed, I unscrewed the bolts, so you're not going to see me undoing the bolts, but basically I'm just going to pull this wire out if I can. There's a tie wrap in here. It is one of those tie wraps that you can kind of clip and unclip, like you don't have to cut it. So I just loosened the tie wrap off, and yeah, there's our back tail light. So clearly this is garbage. I've already been talking to the guys on eBay who I bought this one from initially. So there is another tail light coming in. So this is junk, basically. That'll go to the junk pile. This resistor pack, actually I probably didn't even have to unclip it, but I'll leave it here. It's not going to matter too much. I'll take it off for now. I'll just put it aside. We will reuse it, or I'll get a new one with the new tail light anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so what's left in here? We have the tidy tail. This should be pretty easy to undo. There's a couple of little tiny screws that holds the light portion on, with a couple little tiny nuts on the back. Okay, so there's one of the small bolts out. They're actually loose. They could have got knocked loose from the crash, perhaps. Okay, there's the second screw out. Put those somewhere safe. Okay, so yeah, that's the little LED portion of the tidy tail. The tidy tail itself, there's two bolts on the top. Just going to throw an adjustable wrench on this tidy tail bracket. I'm going to actually just try to bend it down a little bit, or back kind of where it was. Don't want to bend too hard. I don't want to break too much shit. It's pretty badly bent down through here, so I'll just, yeah. Alright, well, it may not be savable, this bracket. I need to bend it out of the way to get at the bolt underneath anyway. Alright, let's see. So I have a couple 9mm bolts under here. And then I have an Allen key head up here. These are nylon lock nuts, so they don't really vibrate loose. Okay, so there's the first one. So there's a washer top and bottom. Some of this is the original hardware that actually bolted on the rear fender. I just reused it again, basically. So there's one. The second one might be trickier. Okay. Yeah, I think this tidy tail kind of had it. I don't think I can bend it back out, but I'll try. I'll see. And there we go. So I just put this hardware somewhere nice and safe in case I want to reuse it later. Okay, so here's the rear tidy tail. Now this one here I actually did have wired. Nothing fancy, just a red and black wire, plus and minus. Alright, so tidy tail's removed. I'll save the little LED portion of the tidy tail. But yeah, the tidy tail bracket itself is it's pretty jacked up, man. Like, it's pretty bent. I don't know if I can straighten it up or not. We'll put it in the maybe pile over here. Alright, so that is some of this stuff off the bike here. So yeah, this is what your tail section of your bike looks like with everything removed. You can see the 3 bolts here. 1, 2, 3 for your real tail light. I don't know if that bracket's bent or not. It might be. I'm not sure. Kind of looks natural though. So yeah, so there's the rear tail. I don't know, tell me what you think. If it is bent, it's not bent very much. It might just be a small tweak. May be able to just put something inside inside the tube here and just kind of bend it down a little bit just to straighten the tweak out. But you can see You can see the mounting tabs for the grab bars. Like this is bent upward quite a bit compared to this side. Like look at the difference. They're actually supposed to be straight out, if I'm not mistaken, like straight out. So this is bent down, this is bent up considerably. So yeah, not too bad. Everything else inside here is pretty good. I'm just going to leave this stuff here. This is just your strap for your tool kit. And this wire here is the wire coming back off the bike. I'll probably have to meter that to see what the plus and minus is again, because I kind of cut the wrong side of it. But yeah, so there's the tail section kind of removed. You can kind of see what we're looking at damage wise. It doesn't look overly bad to me. It might have a slight tweak, but doesn't look bad at all. Just mainly the tabs bent. Here and here bent downward, here and here bent upward. Hopefully I can straighten it up.